All right, guys. Sorry, I gotta do this live again. I'm learning. Anyways, like I was talking about, as I was talking about in my last video, we're introducing always that we have to share ideas. So feedback is always welcome. That's how we're gonna win. I want to stress that in the African community, in the Black community, we must change our uh the energy, the aura, the momentum. We gotta change that vision. We gotta change our way of doing. We gotta change our way of thinking if you want to break all the barriers that we are facing and complaining about constantly now today in 2021. We've got to change our community, the way we work with one another, the way we see one another. And that's the only way we're going to win, if we change our way of thinking and our way of doing. I promise you, you will win big. Okay, be open. So like I say, I always lead by example. Today I got the queen shirt and the queen chain on. Of course, I can make shirts if you want to make yours. Anything you want to make for your brand, I can do it. Just make sure you give me an SVG, JPEG or PNG file, and I can get to you. Check my blog for how to make orders, but I always support other businesses. I feel like this one with my theme. I'm Labeautyqueenana on social media, so I feel like, hey, why not support? Here says Queen. I'm actually gonna get one that actually says my whole entire brand name, but I thought this was so cute in honor of Black History Month. And let's not make Black History Month a monthly thing, okay? I mean a yearly thing. Here's another shirt. Got them from Michaels. You guys can support the black creators. I lead by example. Here's another one for toddlers. Of course, if you have your own designs, I can print them. My daughter actually has one on right now. And yeah, so they're just great things that I thought, hey, why not? Why not, you know? So like I said, we were supposed to be doing weeding today, but the basic tools that I feel for beginners, all of it didn't come in today. So I'm going to put weeding, the project from yesterday that I showed in the live, to tomorrow. So follow me for that. However, how to print multiple logos and designs and text at once to fill up the whole sheet, or however many you want to do, that's a trick you need to know to be able to do well as a beginner and as a business, because materials tend to be costly, and that's how you save time. I think printing and then cutting a different time is more practical. So if you want to know how to do that, I have the video going on now on YouTube on my second channel, link in bio. You can see how to print multi-up on a sheet and fill your whole sheet, so you can print and have nothing move. It prints exactly as is. That is the first thing that was hard for me to find. Yes, that information is online, but you got to research and research. But I'm giving it to you raw and uncut because of how I'm titling it. People have titled it different. The way they title that is more for people who are already like intermediate. Like if you're new, you're not going to know what that means. You know what I mean? They call it something different. So if you want to know what that technique is, or what that wording is, that Cricut lingo is, you can go and watch on my video. It is live. You can figure out how to print multi-up. So if you want to put logos, if you want to put stickers on your business products, your lip glosses, whatever you sell, any stationery product, anything that you can touch. If you want to print mass labels at once, that's how you can do that on my video. So go ahead and check it out. And so yes, remember, you know, Cricut Machine is a multi it's I don't even know. I think that business is, there's no cap for it. People are making bank. Digital products online, people are making bank. We're talking about that on my new channel. Retail arbitrage, bank, I've been doing it, but like I said, Amazon is the one place where I have been struggling, but I have the tools and tips and tricks. So you have to follow my blog to watch me do it. Like I said, get into retail arbitrage. It's very hard to get into retail arbitrage. The first thing I want to share today with retail arbitrage is, don't start it if you're not going to be serious. That's the thing. Amazon is trying to get everybody off of it who's not serious, because they limit, first of all, categories that you can start with. So that's the first thing. And you have to be serious. And once you are, you know you're going to be serious, you know you're going to keep pushing, then you can go ahead and start with your Amazon seller account. Make sure if you start with your Amazon seller account that you use the free version, not the one for businesses, or else you'll pay like I think it's a fee of like $30 a month. It might have changed, but you want to use the free one. That's the one that I use, where you can pay based on your sales. So you pay per sale. That's the one you want. So be serious, be ready to break all the no's from Amazon, because there will be a lot of no's, which is why I pushed Amazon to the last step, because I wanted to get all my skills first so I can show you and convince you that I know what I'm doing, so we can break that barrier together with Amazon. So Amazon has been a long time project. I've sold on Amazon before, but like I said, now I want to make it as a business, and because I'm making it as a business, I'm seeing how profitable it is and can be. I've done my research, y'all. It is money. Again, don't wait for me to come and give you the information every time. Look for it, verify my information, come back and challenge me, inbox me, even if I'm not online or anything like that, and we can change ideas. But the first thing that was hard for me was understanding why I cannot list things. It's because as a beginner, they want to make sure you're serious, and then as you post more, then you can ask for approval for categories that are restricted, and they will give you instructions. That's my next step. When Amazon gives you instructions, okay, make sure you respond promptly. Make sure you respond promptly. Do not be discouraged. That was my first thing with Amazon. I started it when I first started like a year ago. That was the issue. It drove me crazy. So I kept dabbling into different things. But now that I've gotten so much experience, I understand how Amazon works, and I know how to make that a six-figure business and potentially $1 million business. And I want you guys to win that with me. So get your seller account once you know you're going to be serious, you're going to be constantly active. Sign up for that. Sign up for the free one. And then they're going to ask you for ID, documentation. Make sure you put that on. They're going to ask you for your credit card information or debit card that you're going to be using for fees. Make sure you put that on. And then know that the categories are limited. So it's going to be hard at the beginning, but find profitable items with a wide margin, at least 10 to 15% for beginners. And with the low sales rank, start listing. Okay? Start listing. Do not sell by sharing things on FBA, on the FBA method. When you buy your products, you feel like it's going to be potential sellers, keep it at home first. See how that goes, and then we're going to move on to the next option, which will be FBA, because my whole thing is being automated. I don't want you guys packing orders. I've done that. I do it. It's hard, okay? Once we figure out a flow, we want to make sure everything goes as automated as possible, because the thing is, you want to do less manually so you can do more bigger projects and dab into different things. If you're busy packing orders, it's stressful. It's not something I want you to do. But to start, if you're looking to dive into business and want something quick, this is the way to do it. So know what you want, get your account, get the documentation needed, find products approved for beginners that have a low sales rank, start listing. Now, you're gonna get errors from other sellers complaining about your listing under them. That's an issue that I ran into, and we're gonna dissect that and talk about it in future videos, because I want y'all to keep on watching. You know what I mean? I'm learning as I go. I'm talking with Amazon each step I get. So whenever I get more information from Amazon, I'm going to bring it to you guys. So all I need you to do is like my content, share my content, subscribe, and that's it. I give it to you raw and uncut. It's $3.99. So I also ask you to support me. So I'm going to give you all the tips and tricks. One thing I've learned is people will not help you, okay? You have to be your own advocate. I gave you the tips. I'm one of the few people who will share everything. So when you find someone like this, which we are rare, and you want to hold on to that person, because once that person is gone, or God forbid, or they get too busy, how do we continue to build this type of energy? That's how you do it. You attach yourself to someone like this, so that if God forbid I'm gone, or if I get too busy, you can pass that on. Okay? So like I said, all you gotta do is follow me. And like I was gonna say, people will not help you. Don't wait for them to help you. Don't wait for them to respond. Don't wait for them to feed you. Once you have that basic thing, read about it. Especially if you know somebody who's very serious and organized and determined. Think about, why is that person talking about it so much? Even if you don't want to do it, just research. You never know. Life can happen. Or somebody else you may encounter can be helped by that. So just be open, okay? So these are the first steps and tricks that I use to help me finally be able to list on Amazon. Seriously, it was so stressful, y'all, but that's what I did. Now I have other questions that I'm working with Amazon so that we can be able to see how I can move forward. Like I said, each time I find a tip and a trick, I come back and I share with you. All I need you to do is to subscribe, follow, and and share and comment, engage. That's it. We want the African community, the Black community, to win, because I'm tired of the complaints and there's no actions. And I'm tired of Black people not supporting each other genuinely. They'll be like, oh yeah, I'll do it, and they never do. They go and support someone else, and then they complain about things not changing for us. We have to be the change we want to see. You can't demand change if you can't be the change. You cannot demand change if you can't be the change. Okay? So that's my method. That's my message for you guys today. And like I said, also, I feel like I'm qualified to talk about retail arbitrage because I've been doing it on different platforms. But my keys here is it hasn't been as difficult as Amazon. And because I'm a winner, I want to show you guys that Amazon is not impossible in 2021. And my channel, my business channel, my crafting channel / business channel is dedicated to that. We're gonna make multiple 6-figure businesses on this channel. Okay, so stay motivated. Start with retail arbitrage if you can. E-commerce, online shops, all that is all the same thing. So when I talk, I'm talking about the techniques I use. Generally, the basic techniques work on all platforms. It's just, you just got to alter it a little bit. So I'm e-commerce, I'm there. It's the same thing. Online shop, making stickers, I'm doing it. T-shirts, I'm doing it. Digital products are also a big margin. I think that's probably the best way to go. Digital products, like I said, that's a big margin. Like I said, just find what works for you and go on that. Try. If it doesn't work, keep going, and don't get so caught up in people and their numbers, because numbers, they do lie. If you don't see it physically, I don't think that it's whatever you see on social media is always accurate. So don't be discouraged if your numbers are not the same or great. Just know why and keep the why in perspective, and I think you'll be doing well. I'm doing okay. I'm not complaining, but I want to make that, I want to expand on that, income and make it wide, so that's why I'm sharing with you guys, so that I win, you win. I don't want to keep it to myself. So therefore, I challenge you to potentially share with me that you've opened at least your Amazon seller account, and we can see how we can move forward with that. Any questions, y'all, inbox me. Again, the Cricut machine is another really good way to start businesses. There's so many different ways I've listed in this video. Just make sure that you figure out which one you want to try. Try one thing at once and keep moving. That's how I did it. I didn't do it all at once because it can get overwhelming until I figure out what works for me. So again, thank you for watching. Tomorrow also we can do the weeding quickly, and I'll also have a video up showing you how to weed and the tools you need on my channel. And then we'll keep going with Cricut projects to make income as I go. Every project that I make, I'm going to try to film it. So it's all related, you see. I film it, make money, sell it. It's all intertwined. So it works together, it flows. So that's why I combine the channels. So if you want to see how to weed off the negative space on the labels that you can use for your businesses or anything, or even in your home, or to sell it, I'm going to have that video coming up shortly. And again, the video of how to print multi-up is already live. Again, we're going to continue the series with retail arbitrage as often as I can. Just stay on track on my blog for all details and all upcoming posts. Again, if you want to support me, any product that I talk about, any services that I talk about, you can click on my link, on my bio, and shop the links, and I get a small commission. The more people click on it, the more the commission, because they're very small. It works better when people keep clicking on it. So any platform that you want to shop on, I have a commission link, whether it's Target, Amazon, Walmart, whatever it is, whatever store it is that's popular that offers commission. If you go on my blog and you type the applicable topic, the post comes up. There's probably a link there related to that shop and that platform, and you can support the sister. Okay, that's how we do it. I'm showing you the trips. That's another way to make money as well. You can use commission links. You know, how you doing? You know, just follow me, honey. I'm gonna put you on. Okay, a lot of people are sleeping on just 9 to 5 and they're wondering why they can't make it, baby. That's because it's not made to make you win and become rich and wealthy before you're 50. Okay, so thank you so much for watching again, and I'll see you guys on my next live or my potential blog post or my potential YouTube post. Ciao guys, stay blessed.